Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm in my Redstone world to show you something I've been working on. In my base, in my realm, I've been building a farm way up in the sky, about 225, and now I've got a small problem to figure out. I've got to get the pigmen and the villagers up there, and to be honest, I'm sick and tired of building water elevators and then tearing them down because they're ugly or trying to cover them up. And I wanted to come up with a better solution. The best thing I could think of was the elevator that Il Mango recently put out, but it wasn't big enough. So I checked out some of his videos and really did some homework on some flying machines, and this was about the simplest one I could find. It only takes 6 blocks, and it's really easy to trigger. So I took the basic idea from Il Mango's and built this structured elevator to try to build like a service elevator, and it works pretty well actually. Now I do end up with ghost blocks now and then, but just get rid of them. Really wish they'd do something about these, but I didn't want to build all of this structure. So I broke it down to its key components. Right here, just the flying machine, a docking station, and a takeoff. And there you go. So that's much easier to handle, especially if I'm going to be building in survival, which I will be. And I don't have to worry about trying to make it super pretty, cover it up, whatever, or tearing it back down when I'm done. So I took this, spread it out, and came up with this pattern for the pad. If the machines are locked together with slime blocks, they're not going to work. It's still going to detect them as hitting the limit for the amount of blocks that a piston can move. So I made it this way to where they're not technically attached, but since they're all moving at the same time, they're attached. So let me drop down some boats. Now, if the main part of the boat is on a slime block, the boat's going to jump around. So you got to kind of play around with where you position the boats. I'm trying to move as little as possible so I don't start off as many ghost blocks. But this is actually perfect. This is probably what I'm going to use in my realm. I don't have to have any sort of structure around it. All I got to do is build the docking station and a takeoff spot. Now eventually I could do one with multiple floors, but for right now this is the one that's easiest and the one that'll suit my purposes the best. Now these boats are still here, but since I was moving around they got covered up with ghost blocks. That shouldn't hurt your villagers, but if the boats are mainly on top of a slime block, it can hurt your villagers a little bit by bouncing them up into these bars here. So when I build it in survival, I may put a little curve in it, I'm not sure, so that they're not as likely to bounce in there. So that's what I got for you guys so far. It's a really easy machine to build. I can go ahead and build you one real quick. So we need an unmovable block to start off with. Piston facing up. And let me get my observer. Ah. Slime block, another slime block, piston facing down. These are all slime pistons, by the way. And which way is that face? Alright. Alright, and that's the whole thing. Now all I gotta do is trigger this one to get it to go up. And trigger this one to get it to go down. Okay, like I said, I did not come up with these flying machines. I just went through and researched several different videos and just took the concepts that looked like they worked the best to suit my purposes and repurposed them to build this, I guess, service elevator is what you'd call it. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. Like, share, and I'll see you next time.